simply the mission or the, saying that, why to get into this, all this. Exactly the same thing. Why do we need to do this? We can still make our own money. Whatever targets I've set for myself as business, I can achieve it by, if not this company, then that company. Right? So obviously, it's a comfort level everybody lives in. But if you really are interested, then the customer is crying for help.
Yeah, and it's not just you, Rajan. It's like the telecom industry is crying for help. The retail industry is screaming for help.
So
and saying that
there is no solution, right? There is no solution. So what Pragya rightly said, if I don't get a person on the job in 20 days, the business will be up in arms. Now you can say you have to understand the business and all that. I don't have that luxury. How can I give you that luxury? Now, I can't tell business, no, I have to understand, I will go, I will just buckle off and get someone else. Right? So it can't be passed on. So I will actually come to you with 15 days because I have to keep 5 days margin with me. So I'll say turn around in 15 days because I know somebody will fail. So obviously the pressures are different. I think the pace has to be different. You have to understand how the business is. As a customer, you would want 1 day premium, right? And 1 day you will need your policy. You want that. That I've paid my premium, give me my policy, where are you guys? So as a customer, you will want it. So I will want it the same way.
Yeah. Okay, so one last question to the group before we close. Also to understand, a lot of people here wanted to understand what are going to be the compensation trends across various levels, just broad numbers, what's looking upwards, what's stabilized and is not going to change for the year going forward.
Why do you need that?
No, we need to understand, a lot of us need to understand that primarily because we build our business plans around the hirings that we do for you, and we want to understand how is that going to be changing and what can we do, together as a group. Like I think somebody here mentioned that, you have to understand, like Pragya mentioned, that you have to be cost conscious. We're under a lot of cost pressure. So you've got to work as a partner to get us the guy at the price that we want him rather than at the price he wants. So just from that perspective to understand, which direction is compensation headed. We see that, other industries very varied. We've had this discussion in various industry forums in this room, and we've been very varied answers. So just wanted to get a sense from you what is really happening in financial services, and there's so much talent coming. For example, especially at, I would say, senior mid-management levels from the Middle East, from expat Indians from other parts of the world, especially in financial services. So that obviously makes it a lot easier for you to look at talent at a cheaper cost. So
for us, typically, the market will be going up and down. That is what we expect. That is what our anticipation is. And the frontline salaries will more or less remain the same. It may further decrease also typically. The middle level, we expect that it will be a decent jumps. But for people who are experts of their areas, specialists of their areas, they will look fairly, in terms of whether it's in the market.
I think, and the other reason I asked is that there was a time when this industry, the financial services industry, was considered to be the best paying industry. And anybody who worked in BFSI, any consultant, everybody wanted to make a beeline to work in this industry. Because you said any hire I do, So let's talk about a little bit about that as well.
I think I don't think the attraction of money will be less. I think it's the mix which is changing. There will be a lot of variabilization of the compensation.
Yeah.
And fixed may not be so high, and you may not experience that fixed salary will keep on increasing at the same pace as it used to increase over the last years. But for people who are willing to take risks, the pay at risk will be higher and the rewards will be higher. So for me, at the frontline level, people can make 100 to 150% of their fixed in their variable. But you have to be willing to raise your hand and say, I want to do that. On a fixed, I don't think it will be more than 7 to 8, maybe 10% across if I were to just do that. Specialized market like an actuarial, obviously they demand a premium. Right now it's a demand supply game.
Yeah.
A couple of years it will be like that. After that it will settle down. And for functions like we keep on coaching each other, investment, it will always be like that, right? So it will be an issue because in Delhi no investment guys come in to build their career in investment functions. So treasury and investment will be a premier paying in Delhi. Bombay it may be a completely different.
As a group, what would you tell the audience here in terms of working with the industry? There were top 3 takeaways that you want to tell recruiters who are working with you today. What would those be?
If I was to say, I would say it won't be like 2006, 2007, so tough luck. But the positive side is it won't be as bad as 2008, 2009. So it's going to be a middle part.